Jrue, I know things are early, game one of the series. What have you sensed is different between playing the Cavs and playing the Heat in round one?
I think two different types of teams, really. Obviously personnel and all that, but I think we came out and did a good job in game one and went through walkthrough and went through some film and go through the adjustments we can get into.
What does it do for you guys when Derek starts hitting shots early and gets going?
It makes it easy for everybody. I mean, Derek's such a threat and he's been playing so well. I mean, he makes the game easier for me, especially offensively. But whether he can come out and knock down those threes or get to the paint and do what he does, man, I feel like it opens up the game for the whole team.
What are you seeing in Jayson's approach right now? Obviously, he's seeing a lot of pressure, a lot of bodies. Is there anything you guys can do to kind of free him up more? Or is he taking that right approach in terms of setting other guys up?
I think he's becoming a playmaker, or he's being a playmaker. Not that he's being sacrificial lamb, but he's making a lot of the right plays. He takes his chances where people are going to double team him, and he's going to he's going to take some of those shots. But I think he's getting everybody open looks.
How do you see him handling that? Obviously, it must be difficult to shoot like that. But in terms of the wins coming and the results coming, is he handling it well? You feel like?
You got to ask him. We're winning, and he's playmaking, so it seems like he's handling it well. And, but again, Jayson's more than just a scorer. He's a complete basketball player who does everything. So I think to be able to damn near average a triple-double almost every game is something that he can do.
How much do your teammates like seeing Luke Kornet have a ball?
Oh, everybody does. Everybody does. Luke brings so much energy. He brings so much to this team that a lot of joy. He tries to be funny, which sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. But he brings so much to this team, just like joy and everything that it makes it fun to play.
What's behind the barking? Do you know?
Hey, Jordan. What's behind the what? Barking. It's just the dog in him. You know what I mean? And we got a bunch of dogs on this team, and he's the big dog.
Is that something you guys have talked about? Some of the criticism from outside? Do you guys have the dog in you?
Nah. I think it's just something that is just in us, really. So Luke helps us bring it up.
Joe and Derek saw a lot of room for improvement. What was the focus today?
Transition defense, trying to take away more threes, and rebounding, offensive rebounding, trying to get more possessions, win the shot margin.
That's something that you excelled with, or you always excel with, but particularly yesterday, it seemed like you were getting on the offensive glass a lot.
Yeah, I think they kind of owning my antics. They turn and face me early every time the shot goes up, but I'm just going to work and try to get as many offensive rebounds as I can.
You and Derek both appeared in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. Do you notice that? Do you kind of take anything from that?
I didn't notice at all until somebody just told me. But being D-White's teammate now, if he doesn't get it, I'd be really surprised. Things that he does on defense. He blocks shots over screens from three-point line into the paint. He'll chase you down to get a block at the rim. He makes it difficult anytime you touch the ball. I think the way that he plays defense helps our defense and kind of sets the tone to where we can stay closer to our men because we know his individual defense is so good. So.
Offensively, you guys put up 12 points. It's kind of hard to say there as well, but it seemed like maybe a couple games off got bogged down. Kind of like that.
Just try to take those out as much as possible. Obviously, in every basketball game, it's not going to be perfect, but I think just working towards being as fluid as possible and trying to get the best shot every time down the court.
You said a very business-like approach and have had it throughout these so far. What's the big key to that?
I think just locking in. Obviously, playing against Miami in the first round and maybe the history there's a reason for that, but then sometimes you have to find another reason for other series, but it's really just because we want to win. And whatever it takes to win, whatever we got to do, that's kind of the mindset that we have.